What's up everyone and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we're going to talk about all of the new makeup releases. I feel like there's so many, especially for Valentine's Day. So I'm gonna let you guys know my honest thoughts if I'm gonna be getting any of these or if I rather just pass. So let's go ahead and jump into it because there is a lot of new makeup releases. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Alright you guys, so this actually already launched. This is the Natasha Denona Love Palette and it's actually priced at $65, so it's not as much as her regularly priced palettes, but I actually heard that the formula isn't as great as her palettes that are usually $129. I do like that there is like a different price variety with her palettes now. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys some swatches. I personally will be passing on this. I do like that one red shade right there and the purple, but I'm gonna be passing on this. I have so many eyeshadow palettes, like I'm telling you, my room is gonna explode, and the only way I'm gonna get another eyeshadow palette is if it's a purple palette, a pastel palette, or has like greens in it or something really unique. I feel like if you don't have anything like it, maybe, but I would definitely look at reviews before purchasing this, just because I know the formula is a little bit different on these smaller palettes versus her bigger palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pass on it. I don't need it. So the next item that we're gonna talk about is actually from ColourPop, of course. I feel like ColourPop is literally dropping something every single day or week. I can't even keep up with ColourPop. I honestly like gave up on their releases because there's always something new with them. Alright you guys, so it looks like we actually have two collections from ColourPop. So I'll talk about the one that launched first, and this one right here is the You're a Cutie. So this is actually really nice. I do like this eyeshadow palette. I like the cool tones in it. I feel like not a lot of eyeshadow palettes have a lot of cool tones. We're seeing like a lot of warm toned palettes, so I feel like this is something different, and I do like the dark shades in it. This is like actually something I would use, but do I need it? No. It is a good price. It's $18, but I might as well just wait till they have a sale if I really want that palette. And then it does come with a Super Shock cheek duo, so this is what you have right here. These are actually really pretty. I don't need it, so I'm gonna pass, but I do like the eyeshadow palette. I really like cool tone palettes, but I still have my Norvina one, which is cool toned, and I find some of the shades in here to be a little bit similar, so I think I'm gonna pass on this and just keep using what I have. So I'm gonna let that go. Alright you guys, so this is another ColourPop collection, and this one's actually really nice. It's called, I think, Head of Heels. And right here you have this eyeshadow palette. It's called All That. I'll go ahead and show you guys swatches, and I actually really like the swatches. The only thing I don't like is I feel like this has glitter in it, which I feel like so many people don't like, and they always express that they don't like glitter in their eyeshadow palettes. I personally really like glitter, but I know that a lot of people don't. So I feel like they should just take that out. I think if someone really wanted to buy glitter, they would just buy it separately. So I'm not sure why they keep adding that in every single palette. Alright you guys, and then right here they have this mini Just a Tint kit, which I actually really like. I really like just like something really soft on the lips. I've been more into like, okay, even though my makeup is like even though I have a lot of makeup on right now, I have been really into like going in with a lot less makeup. Like I feel like this year we're gonna see a lot more of like dewy skin, natural skin, just more natural makeup and more everyday makeup. So I actually really like this little kit right here called the Tender Love and Care Mini Just a Tint Kit. I feel like if I were to get anything from that collection, it'd probably be that, just because I really like stuff that you could wear every day. So that's nice, I like that, but for the collection, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pass. Alright you guys, so right here we have a launch from Makeup Revolution. So this is their Conceal and Define Infinite XL Concealer. I've actually never tried anything from this brand, but their concealer has really good reviews. So I think if I can find it in store, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. And this is something that I really like about it. So it says it offers 16-hour wear with 20% more pigment and 20% more coverage. I really like that, because sometimes I'll just go in with just concealer on my face and just kind of dot it in all over. So if I can find something that is, if I can find a concealer that does have a lot of pigment and is very full coverage, I would like that, and I would like to see honestly how this does wear. So if I could find this in person, then I will definitely get it. So yeah, so if I can find this in person, I'm definitely gonna get it because I want to be able to swatch it in store. It comes with 60 shades, so that's good too. It looks like in these swatches, because there's 60 shades of it, it looks like they do have a lot of undertones going here. I'm seeing a lot of yellow, a lot of pinky, just like really good undertones, which I think is important, especially when it comes to concealer. So I'm definitely gonna keep this one in mind because it does have really good reviews, and I've never tried it before, and we could always use another concealer. Alright you guys, so here's another eyeshadow palette, which I think is really pretty. and it actually reminds me a lot of the Divine Rose by Pat McGrath, which is not available and it's really hard to get. So I think if you guys wanted to dupe it, this would be the perfect dupe. This right here is the Viseart Paris Edit palette, and it just has like such a nice Valentine's Day theme. Like it literally has all the colors that you would want to use. Viseart is known for having a super good eyeshadow formula, and it is $39. So that is a really good price point, especially for Viseart, which is a lot more pricier. Like it's a way more pricier brand. So if you guys did want to get the PMG Divine Rose, but you weren't able to get it, I think this would be a really good dupe. I think this is actually already available on Beautylish, so I actually really like that one. That one's really nice. I'm gonna skip out on it. Like I said, I don't need it, but it's nice. All right, you guys, so this is the Pat McGrath glosses, which are so pretty. It almost looks like they have like a little bit of glitter in them. I'm gonna wait because Pat McGrath always has like the craziest sales during Black Friday. I was able to get a bunch of lipsticks that were originally $40 for $10. So I'm gonna skip out because I don't need it right away. So I'm gonna skip out on it, but I think it's nice. I feel like I would pick it up during a sale. All right, you guys, so now we have some stuff from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This already passed, and I'll let you guys know what I did get and what I will be reviewing. So here are the mirrors. The mirrors are actually really nice. I skipped out on them because I don't need it. I already have this pig mirror right here that I got from the Shane one. So I don't need that mirror, but I actually really like this mirror. I use it all the time. And I do like the shape of it. Like I feel like the shape is different from the Star one, which I feel like is a lot easier to use. It looks really big. Alright, you guys, so I actually was able to get one of the Valentine's Day boxes. I was thinking about getting the Supreme box, which was $145 because it comes with 12 items and 5 of them are exclusives. But I decided that I really don't need it, and I could probably end up with some stuff that I already have, since I do have a lot of stuff from his makeup line. So I just went ahead and got the smallest one. I'm really interested in it because I did it last year and it was pretty good. Like the value was really good, but there was some things in it that I didn't see myself really wearing a lot, and that's why I decided, like, let me just go with the smaller box because it's the cheapest. And also it says right here it comes with 4 items and 3 exclusives, so that's more than half of the box is gonna end up having an exclusive item, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, so I went ahead and got the premium one, which is $60. So as soon as I get it, I'll go ahead and do a quick little unboxing. I just thought it was like a cute little thing to do for Valentine's Day. We do know that he's coming out with a collection really soon. I think it's gonna be an all purple palette. I think it's gonna be like really similar to Blue Blood, where everything was blue. I think it's gonna be everything purple. I mean, just because he was wearing a purple wig, and I just kind of feel like that's kind of the thing now. I think a lot of people want to see a purple palette. All right, the Stormy collection, I'm just gonna go ahead and skip on this. All right, you guys, I have not bought anything from Kylie Cosmetics since I bought 2 of their eyeshadow palettes, super dry. I bought a bunch of their lipsticks in the beginning, super dry. It just crusted all over my lips. It was just dry. Like everything was just so dry. And you know what? I feel like her stuff has gotten a lot better, but I feel like I had such a bad experience in the beginning that I feel like I never wanted to get her products again. I feel like there's so many brands out there such as ColourPop, which I find like do kind of very similar collections. Like a lot of the color schemes are very similar. Even the packaging sometimes is very similar. So I feel like I would rather buy ColourPop. The collection is cute, but I don't need it, and I feel like there's just better dupes out there, and that's it. All right, you guys, so this one right here is actually a really cool palette. This is the Wired collection by Urban Decay, and it's a pressed pigment palette. It's really bright. It says right here what's for face, body, and eye, and then what's for only face and body, probably just because of the pressed pigments. So I do like that they did that they like let the consumer know like what would be safe for just your face and body. I feel like a lot of companies just put stuff in an eyeshadow palette and just let the consumer try to find out what is safe for their eyes and what isn't. So I like the fact that they just kind of put it right there in the palette. It's probably fine to use on your eyes, but use at your own risk type of thing, like where they just have to do that because it's a pressed pigment. I don't know, I'm not positive, that's just what I think. So I like it, I like the palette. Will I be getting it? Probably not. I have so many colorful palettes that I don't really use. I like the idea of it. I like something different, but I feel like last year, 2019, was just, you know, we saw so many colorful palettes that I feel like this just, to me, I don't really need. So I'm gonna skip out on that. And then it looks like you do have some really bright liners and all that. See, that I actually like because I really like bright liners in the waterline. So if anything, I feel like I would get like a neon like liner like this, like she kind of has on her eye right here. I feel like this is really cool to put into your waterline. So that personally I would use. But as for the eyeshadow palette, I feel like I don't need it because I have so much of it already in my makeup collection. So I'm gonna skip out on that. All right, you guys, so this one right here is from Melt Cosmetics, and this is like a whole like collection. This is actually really, really nice. I've heard really good things about Melt Cosmetics shadows. I've never used anything from them. I think this is pretty. I like how it goes from light to dark, and I feel like you could create a lot of looks with this. I'm going to skip out though because I know Melt Cosmetics is pretty pricey, and I feel like I'd rather just wait for a sale now that they're available at Sephora. And then you have these glosses right here, which I think are really pretty. And I do like that things are becoming more glossy. Like, I think we've seen so many matte lipsticks, liquid lipsticks. I do like that we're seeing a lot more glosses, a lot more tints. So that I really, really like. Right here, it looks like they have these like metallic gel liners. I really like this one, Okay Boomer. Oh my god, this is so nice. I would definitely wear this. This I actually would get. I feel like everything out of the collection, I'd get this one right here, Okay Boomer. I just feel like this would be so nice to just wear as a wing, and that's it, and like call it a day and you're done with your makeup. I feel like this is really, really nice. So that's probably the only thing I would get from the collection personally. All right, you guys, so this is an entire collection from P. Louise. If you guys know, I love the P. Louise base. I think it's so, so good. The one thing I think I really, really like is the Prime and Define, which is going to be a new metallic shade. So I feel like this is really similar to their eyeshadow base. And here it looks like they have silver, gold, copper, and gunmetal. I feel like this will look so cool if you're creating like an eye look and then you want to cut the crease. I feel like going in with one of these shades would be so, so cool. Morphe now carries P. Louise, so this is really nice that you can actually try this on. I feel like if I were to get anything from this collection, it'd probably be these metallic shades right here, because I feel like you could do so much with it, and I feel like it's different than like another eyeshadow palette. So if I were to get anything from this collection, it literally would just be that. So let me go ahead and actually show you guys the eyeshadow palette, which is a ginormous. Is this what it's gonna look like, or is this like a PR package? But look, I'm trying to zoom in right to this eyeshadow collection, but it looks like it's like stuck on that box. But anyways, this is so much wasted space if it ends up being like this, like the eyeshadow palette doesn't come out. If this is not a PR box or the eyeshadow palette doesn't come out, this is a lot of wasted space and unnecessary. Like, it's cute, I like the theme of it, but why is this so much wasted space? And I feel like so many people don't like highlighters in their eyeshadow palettes, so I feel like this is unnecessary. So the eyeshadow palette, I actually like it. I like the shades in it, but this reminds me so much of Blood Sugar. But I think it's really pretty. I really like that they came out with a whole Valentine's Day collection. I think it's really, really nice. I personally don't need it. Alright, you guys, so that is pretty much it. If you guys notice, I really am not that interested in that many things, just because I'm really, really pooped out from makeup releases. I feel like at the end of the year of 2019, there was just so many makeup releases, and now we're still seeing a lot of stuff. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that's coming out is stuff that I already have. So if you guys have been noticing, I have been doing like a lot more drugstore makeup too, because I feel like there's so many palettes that you could get for a more affordable price. So yeah, so I feel like I've been kind of slowing down with the makeup releases just because there's so many. So I'm gonna wait to see if something really exciting and cool comes out, and if it does, I will definitely be reviewing it here on this channel. So alright, you guys, so that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified for every time that I post.